Deep within the heart of Russia's ancient folklore resides a name that sends shivers down the spine and chills the soul. Baba Yaga. This enigmatic and malevolent witch, notorious for her insatiable appetite for small children, is just one of the eerie creatures that populate the rich tapestry of Russian mythology. Many of my subscribers have expressed a keen interest in the tale of Baba Yaga.
Is it a child?
It's just a human child.
So, having grown up amidst the captivating blend of Russian and Yakutian cultures, and being intimately familiar with all these legends, I am excited to present my definitive account of the top 3 most famous creatures and monsters from Russian folklore. Creatures that will undoubtedly make your skin crawl. They were definitely stuff of my childhood nightmares. Let's start with Rusalki, the drowned maiden's spirit. Rusalki, akin to mermaids in global folklore, are eerie and captivating spirits associated with water, particularly lakes, rivers, and ponds. They are restless souls of young women who met tragic deaths, often by drowning, and are believed to be trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. Rusalki are characterized by their ethereal beauty, with pale, almost translucent skin and long, wet hair that shimmers like moonlight on water. Their eyes are described as greenish and mesmerizing, adding to their otherworldly allure. Rusalki are known for their seductive and haunting songs, which echo through the quiet waters they inhabit. These melodies can captivate even the strongest-willed individuals, drawing them closer to the water's edge. Sometimes they are witnessed dancing on secluded forest clearings near the bodies of water, especially during Kupala night, which falls around June 23rd. This night is considered one of the most magical and mysterious nights of the year, combining pagan and Christian traditions. It is a time when people gather to celebrate the summer solstice, the shortest night of the year, with various rituals and festivities. The name Kupala is associated with the Slavic goddess of love and fertility, and the night is often seen as a time when the forces of nature are at their peak. Rusalki are closely connected to Kupala night, and it is believed that this is when they are most active and their powers are heightened. People are cautioned to be careful when venturing near the bodies of water during this time, as the spirit of Rusalki may be particularly active and alluring, tempting individuals into their watery domains with their mesmerizing dances and songs. Rusalki's dances during Kupala night are believed to be hypnotic, with the spirits moving in intricate and mesmerizing patterns. The music accompanying their dances is said to be hauntingly beautiful. Observers are often drawn to the captivating sight, unable to look away from the graceful movements of the Rusalki as they dance in the moonlight. However, the cost of beholding their beauty is frequently the ultimate sacrifice: your life. Rusalki are known for their vengeful nature, and once their victims are within reach, Rusalki's behavior takes a chilling and unexpected turn. Rather than using physical force, they are believed to employ tickling as a method of drowning. Rusalki have long, delicate fingers with which they gently and relentlessly tickle their victims until laughter turns to gasps for breath. It is said that the laughter of the Rusalka's victims can be heard echoing across the water where they drowned, creating an eerie and disturbing ambience. As the victims succumb to exhaustion and the relentless tickling, they are pulled beneath the water's surface, where they meet a watery grave. Rusalki are also known for their cruel and capricious nature, sometimes choosing to spare individuals who are respectful of the water and nature, while showing no mercy to those who disrespect their domain. The next on our list is Leshy, the shape-shifting guardian of the woods. The Leshy is a mysterious and enigmatic forest spirit that dwells deep within the heart of the woods. In Russian mythology, Leshy is considered to be master and the guardian of the forest and protector of animals. Even his name is derived from the word les, which means forest. He is also associated with hunting by granting or withdrawing the luck. Its existence is cloaked in shadows, and its true form is ever elusive, as it possesses the uncanny ability to change its appearance at will. He can present as an animal or a human. He can be of a giant or a microscopic size. He can even present as a plant, like an old tree. However, when glimpsed, the Leshy is often described as a towering humanoid figure swathed in a shroud of moss, leaves and bark. Its gnarled and twisted features give it an ancient and elemental quality, and its wild green eyes seem to glow with a supernatural, malevolent light that pierces the darkest of nights. What truly sets the Leshy apart from the other forest spirits is its malevolent and temperamental nature. It delights in causing chaos and disorientation, particularly among those who dare to venture into the depths of its woodland domain. The Leshy's true terror lies in its ability to manipulate and bewilder travelers. It can distort the perception of time and space, leading wanderers astray, causing them to lose their way within the labyrinths of the forest. Even worse, it can drive them to the brink of madness. One of the most sinister aspects of the Leshy's behavior is its uncanny ability to mimic the voices of loved ones. This is how he lures unsuspecting wanderers deep into the woods, far from the comforts of civilization. Desperate and disoriented, victims become entangled in the web of deceit spun by the Leshy, their hopes and senses twisted and distorted. Leshy is known for playing with its victims until they lose either their sanity or their life. Throughout the ages, legends of the Leshy have spawned a wealth of traditions and superstitions among those who dwell near the forests. Folklore offers guidance for those who fear falling under Leshy's sway, advising them how to protect themselves from this capricious, shape-shifting creature of the woods. Of course, first and foremost, you can appease Leshy by respecting the forest, and not only in the means of taking any resources, but also refraining from whistling and swearing. Actually, whistling in Russia is a very special activity that can bring all sorts of misfortunes if done wrong, but we can talk about this next time. Back to Leshy. Bringing some bread, and especially salt, an important commodity for the forest inhabitants, can also set him in a good mood and provide for your safe passage. Another way to protect yourself from Leshy is retracing your steps out of the forest, saying a prayer or a spell, wearing your clothes inside out, or try to tell a good joke to make him laugh. But some believe that listening carefully for the Leshy's footsteps is the only way to escape its clutches, though these footsteps are said to be maddeningly backward, adding to the eerie and unsettling nature of the encounter. In the world of the Leshy, the forest depths are a realm of perpetual twilight, where reality is a shifting mirage, and the boundaries between the material and the supernatural are blurred. The Leshy remains a symbol of the untamed wilderness and the guardian with a penchant for chaos, lurking in deep woods, waiting to ensnare those who dare to enter its realm. And now we get to talk about the ultimate star of the Russian folklore, Baba Yaga. And if you're still here and enjoying this video, may I please remind you to give it a thumb up and subscribe to my channel if not already. Your support means the world to me. Back to Baba Yaga, the wicked cannibal witch of the forest. Baba Yaga is a haunting and dreaded figure, deeply entrenched in the Russian folklore, a wicked and enigmatic witch whose dwelling lies hidden within the heart of the dark and foreboding forest. Her residence, a hut with legs resembling those of a monstrous chicken, is an ominous sight that stirs terror in the hearts of those who dare to glimpse at it. What makes it even more unsettling is that the hut has the unnerving ability to rotate on its legs, causing disorientation and confusion among visitors. Though it can be controlled by a certain chant. Little house, turn your back to the forest, your front to me. So remember this chant just in case. To add to the eerie architectural style, Yaga's residence is surrounded by the fence, made of human bones and adorned with human skulls. The image of Baba Yaga is one of pure nightmares as well. She is often depicted as a haggard and withered crone with a long, bony nose that resembles a beak that she uses to sniff her victim's scent, sharp iron teeth that gleam with malevolence, and a leg made of bone. Her piercing, soul-penetrating eyes seem to hold the very essence of darkness itself.
Come here, little child.
Her cruel and capricious nature is legendary, and she revels in the fear and suffering she instills on those who cross her path. Legends recount the horrifying fate of children who unwittingly stray into her domain. Yaga is said to have an insatiable appetite for young souls, kidnapping and devouring those unfortunate enough to wander too close to her hut. She takes perverse pleasure in her wicked deeds, using them to further her reputation as a nightmarish creature of the forest. To add to the terror, Baba Yaga possesses supernatural means of concealment and evasion. She navigates the forest by flying around in a mortar, wielding a pestle as her broomstick. These tools, which defy the laws of nature, allow her to move swiftly and silently through the woods, leaving no trace behind. The very sound of her approach is enough to send shivers down the spine of those who hear it. Despite her terrifying appearance, she also plays a perplexing role in Russian folklore as a source of enigmatic aid and wisdom for those brave or desperate enough to seek her out. Her dual nature as both a malevolent witch and a mysterious guardian of ancient knowledge adds layers of complexity to her legend. She possesses quite a few magical artifacts like tablecloth that conjures food, or the plate with the rotating apple that can show you anything in the world. I believe that's where the idea for the iPad may have originated. Flying carpets and fire-breathing horses. Those who dare to seek her help must tread with utmost caution, for her capricious nature makes her as likely to offer help as she is to devour them. She is notorious for demanding tasks that are seemingly impossible to fulfill. Basically, she will try and give you a task that you cannot accomplish just to make sure that you become an item on her evening menu. The manner in which Baba Yaga goes about consuming her victims is the stuff of night terrors. She is said to cook her prey alive in a cauldron or oven, turning them into a gruesome feast that fuels her malevolent power. These cannibalistic tendencies solidified her reputation as the main child abductor in Russian folklore. The haunting image of her dining on the tender flesh and innocent souls of children serves as a stark reminder of her unrelenting cruelty. This unsettling image marks the end of our list of the top 3 most famous Russian monsters and creatures. However, the world of Russian folklore is teeming with many more entities, each with the potential to plunge you into a full-scale nightmare. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening, and as usual, have a nice nightmare.